What's up guys, you're welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll show you how to make this dress with pant straps. So let's get started. To cut this dress, you fold your fabric into 4 places and then you take the desired length of your dress. For mine, I'm using 46 inches. So I've cut out 52 inches for the length of the dress. So I added 6 inches to my 46 inches. I'll use 4 inches for the mock neck and then I'll use 2 inches for the hem. So on the top part, you mark out 4 inches for the mock neck. And then I'll use this line as my shoulder line. On this line, I'll take 9 inches for my armhole. I've marked out 9 inches for the armhole. And then mark out 16 inches for the waistline. And then mark out 23 inches for the hip line. On the shoulder line, I'll take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. So I have 7.5 inches. I'll mark it here. And then I'll take the line down to the armhole. On the armhole line, I'll take my bust measurement divided by 4. So I have 9 inches. And then on the waistline, I'll take my waist measurement divided by 4. I have 8 inches. And then on the hip line, I'll take my hip measurement divided by 4. I have 10.5 inches. So I'll connect all the lines together. On the bottom of the dress, I'll take my hip measurement divided by 4 minus 1 inch. So I have 9.5. And then I'll connect the hip to the bottom of the dress. On the armhole line, I'll take 1 inch. I'll mark it here. And then draw a curved line like this for my armhole curve. And then on the neckline, I'll take my neck circumference divided by 4. So I have 4 inches. And then I'll add 1/2 inch to it. And then I'll just drag this line up like this. And then draw a curved line here like this to my shoulder line. You also need to remove 1/2 inch from the shoulder for the shoulder slant. And then just connect the neckline down to the shoulder line. And then you go ahead and cut. After cutting, this is what you have. For the sleeves, you fold your fabric into 4 places and then you take the desired length of your sleeve and then add 2 inches to it. And so you come over here and take your wrist circumference. So you divide your wrist circumference by 2. I have 4 inches. And then on the top part, I'll just mark out 5 inches. And then draw a curved line from here down to this place. And then connect this line to the wrist line. And then cut. After cutting, you notch this part. For the strap around the bust, I cut out the pieces measuring 25 inches long and 11 inches wide for the strap on the left side. And then for the right side, I cut out the strip measuring 15 inches long and then 11 inches wide. 25 inches long on the left side and then 15 inches long on the right side. For the waist part, I cut out a piece measuring 18 inches long and 11 inches wide. And then the belt part will be 33 inches long. And then you fold each of the pieces into 2 with the right sides facing each other, you go ahead and sew. So after folding them into two, you sew from here down to this place, from here down to this place, from here down to this place, and you do the same for the belt. So after sewing them, you flip them inside out, and then you take the short band for the bust part, you fold one edge, and then you sew. And then for the waist part, you take the short band, you fold one edge, and then you sew. So after sewing this part, I had to cut off about 2 inches from the band because it was too long. I also cut off 2 inches from the long band. So the next step is to take the long band, I'll fold it like this, and then slide it into this loop. And then bring it out from the other end. I'll set this aside, and then I'll take my front bodice, I'll take the left side, I'll place one end of the band to this part, and then place the other end of the long band to 1 inch away from the armhole. So I'll go ahead and pin. So when you're pinning on the shoulder line, you have to pleat it. So when you're pleating on the shoulder line, you pleat it 1/2 inch away from the armhole. And then I'll go ahead and sew this part together, and sew this part together, and then sew this part together. The next step is to take the waistband, you take the belt, and then you slide it in, you slide the closed end into the loop, and then you drag it out from the other end. And then you go ahead and pin this to the waistline. And then you pin the belt to the left side on the waistline, which is 16 inches. Again, you pin the belt part to the left side, and then you pin the belt loop part to the right side. And then you slide the belt in to the loop. After pinning, you sew from here down to this place, and then from here down to this place. So after sewing, this is what you will have. The next step is to join the dress together. So with the right sides facing each other, you go ahead and sew from here down to this place, and then from here down to this place. So you're sewing the front and the back bodies together. The next step is to pin the right side of the sleeve. You take the notched part of your sleeve, you pin it to the shoulder line with the right sides facing each other. You pin the entire sleeve to the dress, and then you sew. After fixing the sleeves, you go ahead and join the sides of the dress. So here's the dress. Please like and share this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not. I love you for watching. Thank you.